So what? You are there from this university. You are from the university.
Great honor and pleasure to request Professor Aman, Chair Quantitative Science, Mr. Dilip Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, and the Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Alimullha Miyan, Founder and Vice-Chancellor of IUBAT, kindly to come on the stage and take their seats. Thank you all. Now, the national anthem of Bangladesh will be pledged. Everyone, please rise and join the chorus.
Good afternoon, Honorable Vice-Chancellor and Founder, International University of Business, Agriculture and Technology, Professor Alimullha Miyan, Professor Aman sir, and distinguished faculties, chair, heads and coordinators, fellow students. I am here to welcome you the first World Maths Day in IUBAT. We are actually inspired or more interesting to the students. Actually, this is the first program since I am here from 2007 in our department. Program is celebrated. We are teachers' body also inspired actually. So this is World's Maths. I am giving some about World's Maths Day. It's an online competition maths. Formally it was started on 2007, 14 March. In that day it was declared as a special day also, Pi Day. After that, from the beginning of that program was some competitions based on puzzles, games and others. That is how to create interest to the students with mathematics. This was the concept and others. In 2007, 98 countries participated. Now in 2010, it is very amazing. It has World Guinness record of the maximum participations in the online math quiz contest. And in the mornings, among the programs in the morning, we have a rally and 9, and this rally was. We are happy. That means we are from mathematics department really, because in 9 really it was organizing a tough, because who are coming 9 mixture of students coming for class actually. So 8:30 morning coming students normally for class coming. Other students come after 10 or otherwise no class they coming. But that is we are happy that we are saying that the number of students and teachers participated from other department also. Our rally was started from the campus to the sector sector 10, road number 11. And after that rally we organized a quiz test. Within a short time, that is, we faced some trouble. Within a very short time we have to organize, because there was a big vacation, Puja and Eid, 1 week vacation. Actually there was 5 days vacation, but students are not coming before and after Eid. So we hope to get more students to participate in the quiz, but for the vacation we are not bad, almost 100 participants.
Thank you everybody. Honorable Vice-Chancellor Sir, Professor Alimullha, our coordinator Sir Anwar, and respected faculties as well as my beloved students. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. At first, I would like to thank Joy to give me opportunity to say something about mathematics. Actually, first of all, I would like to give the actual definition, formal definition of mathematics due to Oxford Dictionary. According to Oxford Dictionary, we get to know that the definition, the abstract science of number, quantity and space, either as abstract concept such as pure mathematics, as well as applied to different sections like engineering as well as physics, which is called applied mathematics. So, mathematics is like an ocean, and if I want to say something about mathematics, then it will be just my trying to take a single drop from that ocean. By the way, I'll try my best to give a superficial idea about some interesting thing. So I'd like to start with number system. So at first, if we look into the number system, very trivial number which is called 0 and 1, then it has vast application in our daily life. Such as if we look into the switch, then it has two sections. One is on, another one is off. It is generated by the conception of 0 and 1. That's why it is obviously very important. Then he talked about differentiation. Like if I increase the heat of this room, then once upon a time, if I increase up to let 50 or 60 degree temperature, then I think nobody will be there. It is the effect of heat. That is, heat is increasing as well as personal living. So it's a ratio, it's a rate, and this rate is maybe this rate is called differentiation. One perfect example of differentiation. Either we can say if we decrease the temperature, the result will be same. So when there is a change according to time, according to other parameter, then it is called differentiation. Now, integration. If we say that we have a circle or the square or rectangle or parallelogram, then it has a specific shape. That's why we have formatted, we have generated some formulas. That's why
It is now my great pleasure to request our respected Professor, Mr. Mizanur Rahman, to deliver his speech on application of software in solving mathematical problems.
Respected Chief Guest, Alimullha, and Professor Aman, and our Assistant Professor Dilip Kumar, and all other respected your and distinguished audience. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to everybody. I'm here to speak about some topics known as application of software in solving mathematical problems. First question is that why do we need software to solve the mathematical problems? As you know that the world is getting expanding more and more technical problems are arising, and industry is going bigger and bigger. So the people working in the industry or working engineers designing some project, they need a huge amount of data. So now, what are the next questions? What are the different mathematical problems are available in the market? You will be astonished to know that there is hundreds and hundreds. Lot of. I can mention some of them, but it will take a long time to Maple. Next is your Mathematica and MATLAB, and these are the available in the market and used by the most of the people. So these are the last thing we are using. I am using here what is called the Mathematica. So let us see what Mathematica can do. It can work with the mathematics like algebra, calculus, and analysis. Okay, your school mathematics, geometry, statistics.
Hello everybody, how are you? Fine, thank you. Who likes mathematics? Thank you very much. Because this is a very innocent subject. In a sense, innocent because math cannot deprive anybody. Never. If you learn math, how much you can learn? 20%. If you learn 20%, you get 20% mark. If you learn 30%, 30% mark. Scientist, if you learn 90%, you will get a great job. 90% marks you will get this one. But importance of math is, I cannot finish by saying this one in a day or in a month or a year. So because I like mathematics. Those who are not from math, they think that what I am telling this one. Actually, it is true that math is a learning subject, very much. People born with math. Is it true? you don't know this one, because when the child born, before they are counting how many days, how many pound the child requires, how many times the child when the child appeared in the world and further things, this one. They born with the time. Time factor is this one, that at the time of, for example, today is 14 October. 14 October at 9 a.m. a child born. The date is marked in the life of child. 14 October, 9 a.m. This is actually man. And after born, the boy or child is measured with weight. How many pounds? This is another way. So, and after 5 years is the time for school preparation. This one is he joined school. So he is moving with the time, with the math actually. The math is the sole thing of the life, I think this one. So math, people think math is very hard, but they don't think that why it is hard. It is not hard. If you intentionally do this one, you are minutely study the math, then it will be very easy math. The math do not deprive anybody. That's why I am telling math is Jindabad. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Aman, for sharing the importance of mathematics in our life. Now, we'll go for the winners. Now, I request the winners of the quiz contest, one by one, to receive our and the winner is MD Alimullha, student of BCSA. Yeah. Give a huge round of applause for MD Alimullha. May I also request Talsin to come on the stage and have a photo together. Thank you.
Distinguished Chair of the Department of Quantitative Sciences, coordinator of the World Maths Day of 2014, my colleagues and beloved students, and more the champions and the winners of today's quiz competition. I would like to congratulate them from the core of my heart for participating, for achieving, and also to think through logically in terms of solving problems. My day started more or less with mathematics. It was early morning, around 8 o'clock, I went for a meeting in Hotel Amari, for a breakfast meeting with the gentleman Roger Helikens from Netherlands. So I was telling the World Math Day today, there is a procession right now in progress. I am here with the meeting and so on and so on. So people say mathematics is easy, as we heard Professor Aman, because it is easy to him. Because it is such. But I have been very scared of mathematics all my life, because around, I think in class 4 or 5, I don't know which class, I asked the Pandit sir that why 2 plus 2 should be 4. Why not 5? And he brought out a big cake and gave me a very good biscuit. Don't talk nonsense. So that day I started hating mathematics, and thereafter I ran away from it. I said, no way, just survive. This is nonsense. Because if you ask any question, people get very scared and you get patara. This is very dangerous. So I learned a little bit of mathematics when I went to my graduate study in India. At that time they introduced set, algebra, new math. I started getting tests of it. So in my first assessment test, because of that cake, I got a big potato. Very big size potato, assessment test. So thereafter I started devoting all my time and energy of learning mathematics, and so on. I started enjoying it. And gradually I went in my final examination up to 79. But as Professor Aman said, that mathematics is innocent, there is no cheating. This fellow, because I got 79, the professor gave me a C. And he told me that, look, you started learning mathematics from here. So you have come here. And how do you go there? I don't know. How do you go there? I don't know. But you have learned a lot. But still you got 79. So you get a C. One more point, you would have got a B. Only C in my life in Indiana University. Mathematics. That is mathematics. So I do not agree that it is easy. It's very difficult. Very difficult because it is a complete nuisance without rules. And no logic is applicable except its own logic. Because it has postulates. That postulates you must follow unless you cannot do anything. So this is how it goes. One house tutor was there, and he was being appointed, and the parent asked him that, look, both of my sons are very notorious. So be careful, because I have already changed 5 teachers, because they do not survive more than a day. They are very notorious. So this fellow again, he still got engaged and tried to do private tuition. But the smaller one is more notorious than the bigger one. So he could not make any rapport with them. Finally he got one kadi of banana and brought it and showed them. And the smaller one said that don't take his banana because he's a teacher. No banana. But then he kept the banana there, and the bigger one, elder one got very tempted. So he took one banana and ate it. It was very tasty. So the teacher asked him, do you want another one? He said, yes. Then he started taking it. Then he said, how many bananas you have taken? He started saying to the little one, said, Khashna onke polashikache, khashna tukare. So this is mathematics. So it's not easy. Instead of math, we can cultivate many things scientifically. It's very much important. So I would like to strongly urge you to observe the March 1st Wednesday as the World Math Day for 2015. So you can make preparations, and I would strongly suggest that it should not be confined to IUBAT community. You can also increase competition from HSC level around colleges, and you can have a week-long program and declare competition. Then within the class and sections that you have, within the sections also you can hold competitions, and you can have class champions. Then you can have the sort of university champions, and also community champions from the community colleges that we have around. And you can also organize many things around that, including the software-based competitions and so on. So we should be able to actually integrate that sort of things. And we are very much interested to see that math is acculturized, because that is a very good way of bringing out logic among people and so on. Now there is a committee of the in the Department of Quantitative Science to generate the basic math text. So this is another process in which we can go through, apply the mathematical concepts to real life problems in the context of Bangladesh. Its environment, its nature, its geography, its cultural issues, its challenges that we have, that should be reflected in the text for mathematics. Because we always, has been doing this mathematics. In Bangla it is well said, যে বাদর কতটুকু পিছলা বাঁশের মতো উঠতে থাকে আর নামতে থাকে। Right? How long it will take for the monkey to reach the top? And one is smart boy saying that, take away the bamboo. So there is nothing to go lose. Just remove the bamboo. So the problem is solved. So that sort of thing, instead we can talk about our tides, the cyclones, the wind flows, the water rise, the pollutions, all these can be reflected in our text so that our students can start understanding mathematics in the context of life in which they are living rather than thinking of artificialities. So this is very much important for indigenization of knowledge and also make knowledge increasingly relevant to life and living. Really doing a very good program despite many constraints. Mention has been made that there has been a long holiday, and this is why mathematics is very important. Because if there is a 5-day holiday, it is a 5-day. It is not a 7-day. So mathematics is very important. So more practice should have been done on mathematics to make sure that everybody can count. Right? So that's very important. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Miyan, for your valuable speech and sharing experience on mathematics. Thank you, sir. Now, I'd like to request Professor Anwar Hossain, Department of Mathematics, for a vote of thanks.
Respected Chair of the World Math Day 2014 session and coordinator of the Award of Mathematics, Prof Aman, honorable chief guest of this session, and Vice-Chancellor of the IUBAT, Dr. Alimullha Miyan, Dilip Kumar, coordinator of this program, distinguished faculties present here, dear officers and staff of the IUBAT, my dear students who love mathematics and present here, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is really a privilege for me to be here to offer a vote of thanks. I am honored and really proud of the department for this auspicious moment. Great scientist and mathematician Prof said God used beautiful mathematics to in the SCPF meeting. We really owe to him his valuable words for making mathematics meaningful and accessible to our young learners. Is encouraging. We the mathematics faculties took the vow to make mathematics good. I, on behalf of the department, like to offer hearty thanks to the Honorable Vice-Chancellor. We ourselves rewinded by his words and hope that it would show a way of going with mathematics. The staffs and officers of the IUBAT rendered logistics and other possible support for successful observation of the team. I thank all of them for cooperation and help. Great physicist, mathematician, and Nobel laureate Albert Einstein once said, try not to become a man of success. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of values. Faculties from other departments, mathematics department, and students joined World Math Day 2014 really held this morning. It was a big rally. They paraded the roads to give a message of World Math Day. People in and around hailed the rally. Thanks a lot for the faculties and students who has
celebration on both Wednesdays.